Greetings to all. I am Dr.S.Karthik Saravanan, Assistant Professor of English, Bishop Heber College, Trichy. Today I like to introduce Dr. Ambedkar's Caste in India, their mechanism, genesis and development. We all know Dr. Ambedkar. Dr. Ambedkar, popularly called as Baba Sahib Ambedkar, he is also known as Father of our Constitution. He is a former Law Minister of our India, he is a political leader, philosopher, economist, anthropologist and social reformer. He believes in individual freedom and highly criticized on caste-based society. Till the end of his life, he fight for the marginalized people and their rights. Caste in India, their mechanism, genesis and development is a paper that read by Ambedkar in anthropology seminar in New York on May 9th, 1916. Later it was published in Indian Antiquary in 1917. Ambedkar was awarded PhD degree for this topic by Columbia University. In 1979, the Education Department of Maharashtra published this speech as a collection volumes of Ambedkar. Later it was translated in many languages. Ambedkar says, as long as caste in India does exist, Hindu will hardly intermarry or have any social intercourse with outsider. And if Hindu migrate to other region of earth, the Indian caste could become the world problem. Ambedkar says, the caste is the only problem in India. If the Indians migrated to other region and if they practice their caste there, that caste will become the world problem. Caste and human institutions. Ambedkar takes up the initiative in this paper. He unravels the mystery of caste. He says, caste is a complex subject. Caste is an unexplained and ununderstood domain. Caste is a hoary institution. It is a local problem that is capable of wider mischief. Caste and India. The population of India is mixture of Aryans, Dravidians, Mongolians and Scythians. All this stock of people came into India from various directions with various cultural behavior and after settled down as peaceful neighbor. The review of different definitions of caste from different anthropologists. Mr. Sennett. Mr. Sennett is a French anthropologist. He defines caste as closed organization, the idea of pollution, exclusiveness. Next, Mr. Nesfield. Nesfield defined caste as a disowns any connection with any other class. Next, Mr. H. Risley is a British anthropologist. He says the caste may be defined as a collection of families or group or families belonging a common name with actually associate with special occupation. At last, Dr. Ketkar is an Indian anthropologist. He defines caste as a social group with two characteristics. The first character is conformed membership to all those who born in the caste. The member are forbidden to marry outside the group. Ambedkar's views on this review. Ambedkar says all these definitions are too much or too little. And he also says none of these definitions are complete or correct. And these definitions missing the central point in the development and function of the caste system. Now Ambedkar talks about endogamy and exogamy type of marriages. Endogamy means marrying within the group, within the social group, within the religion, within the caste. Exogamy means marrying between different social group, different caste and different religion. The customs of endogamy. Ambedkar says an artificial chopping of the population into fixed and definition unit is the main customs of endogamy and prevents from fusing in other caste. Is endogamy the key term of caste? Yes, of course it is. Endogamy is the key for the mystery of the caste. The very reason for the survival of the caste is endogamy. The superposition of endogamy over exogamy lays the foundation of caste. The endogamy preserves marriage rights within the group. If the member marry outside the group, they will driven out of the group. The numerical equality. This is the main concept of endogamy. Proper maintenance of numerical equality between the marriageable units of the two sexes is a must. To maintain the endogamy and to keep the group intact, this numerical equality is must. Crisis to maintain the endogamy. There are two crises to maintain endogamy. The first one is surplus woman and the surplus man. How this surplus woman and surplus man create? If the husband dies, the wife will be left alone. That woman is called as surplus woman. If the wife dies, the husband will be left alone. That man is called as surplus man. These two persons are the main thread for endogamy. So, what should they do? If they left alone, they will be married outside the caste and they will break the endogamy. What is the solution means? They should be disposed of. How to dispose the surplus men and surplus women? First, the surplus woman. In olden days, if the husband dies, the woman will be burnt along with the funeral fire of her husband. So this practice was called as sati. This practice was such a complex one because it was huge difficulties for many peoples. Killing the woman alive is something like a brutal killing. So they want to find the alternative solution. For that, they enforced compulsory widowhood. They will shave the woman's head, they will give the white cloth for her, and they will brand her unauspicious woman. This was the treatment they gave for surplus woman. Next one is surplus man. Is it possible to kill the surplus man like a surplus woman? No, it is not possible. He cannot kill like the surplus woman because men are considered as the asset for the group. If he loses the men, it is a loss for the group. So they want to find some solution for this. For that, they first used imposing celibacy. Celibacy means compulsory maintaining the without marriage, right? So it was not possible and it was not successful. So they will be provided with a wife, not disturbing the group. That means they made a small children as a wife of that surplus man. So there the child marriage starts. So endogamy, a closed door system. Dr. Ambedkar says caste without endogamy is fake. Endogamy is the only characteristic feature of caste. Caste formation based on occupation, survival of tribal organization, the rise of new belief, crossbreeding and migration. These are the 5 reasons that caste created. And there is also the caste hierarchy. The supreme hierarchy is Brahmins, they are the priests or the teachers. The next hierarchy is Kshatriyas, they are the warriors. Next is Vaishyas, they are the merchants and landlords. And last one is Sutras, they are the servant. And even below that, there is another group is called untouchables. They are called as Dalit. In this paper, Ambedkar gives some findings. The deep culture unity in spite of the division. Caste is a parceling into bits of larger cultural unit. There was one caste to start with. Class have become caste through imitating and excommunication. Thank you.